in any event, we could argue all day about the word ruse. In any event, we still don't have additional clarification enough to be able to fully know, and that is what the Secretary was alluding to today.
One other thing. Why would you need to evacuate civilians if the purpose of your actions is to provide them with humanitarian relief? Why not just give them humanitarian supplies?
Excellent question. And probably one of the questions that our team is trying to explore with Russian officials. I couldn't possibly answer that. Only they can answer that.
And what do you think about Special Envoy de Mistura's statement today that perhaps what they should do is take these corridors, if they are opening them, and simply hand them over to the UN so that the UN can then take responsibility for the delivery of humanitarian assistance to the people in the city, as you've been, or in those parts of the city, as you've been demanding for many, many months now?
Well, again, I'd say, first of all, there should be no need for humanitarian corridors because there should be no need for the people of Aleppo to feel besieged. And they do, and they are. Point one. Point two, we've seen the comments that the Special Envoy made about the potential role here for the UN, and we're trying to get a little bit more clarity on exactly what he meant by that. I don't have an update for you, and I don't have a position by the United States on that suggestion. But as with all manners of proposals and options and alternatives proposed by the Special Envoy, obviously we take those seriously. We want to learn more about it.
One more thing. Why is fundamentally your fear that what the Russians and the Syrian government are trying to do, if indeed they are trying to get the opposition fighters to lay down their arms and get the civilians to evacuate, is your fundamental concern that they're essentially laying the ground for Syrian government or allied forces to retake and bring all of Aleppo under government control? Is that what you think may be the objective of this?
Again, we don't have perfect clarity on what they're trying to do, which is why our teams are going to be discussing, and why the Secretary also is personally trying to get better clarity on what this means. But as I said yesterday, that if that is if it is as it appears to be, which is a forced evacuation and an attempt to basically purge Aleppo of opposition groups, and in other words, force a surrender, then it would be absolutely in violation of UN Security Council Resolution 2254, which, by the way, the Russians voted for and signed up to. As a matter of fact, as part of the ISSG, helped create. And that would be obviously of deep concern to us. But we need to know more.
Last one.